started with our television program, Wild Kingdom, which started in the late 60s. We've actually brought that back a couple of years ago, and it's now again back on NBC but now on Saturday mornings. And again, you might be thinking, well, why is this, why is this important? Well, it's important because I've been in this business since 1986. I started in personal production like all of you. And so I've been in your shoes. I've done what you folks do. And one of the things I think is really great with Mutual of Omaha is we take the whole question of who is Mutual of Omaha. We take that off. You don't even need to talk about that or think about that because you're never going to have to really explain who we are as a company. And so, again, different things that we do to kind of keep our name out there, whether it's through our golf sponsorships or our television program or other things we're doing with social media. And there we are. I know we're not on camera today, but that there we are. And so I will, if we haven't already, Francis, done this, I will send, or we will send a copy of this slide deck to you so that you have this and have all this contact information, some additional contact information there. So again, some of you, and I know that I've done hosted two, maybe three over the last couple of years, presentations or webinars for Benavest. And so you may have heard me say this before, but um, I wanted to talk a little bit about this whole idea of never leaving a client need unmet. So what does that mean? You're going to hear that a lot from me. And what I mean by that is Mutual of Omaha puts you in a position where you truly can be in a position where you never have to leave a client need unmet. So again, what do I mean by that? Well, we provide you, and again, this slide I love because, and again, this is just our simplified issue product portfolio. We'll be touching on some of our other products as well. But if you look at this, just within our simplified issue product portfolio, this shows it's based on the issue ages. We provide you with product solutions for your client prospects and clients from issue ages anywhere from 2 weeks all the way out to age 89. So you're really in a situation we give you the product solutions so that you really never have to leave a client need unmet. So let's say you're meeting with a client, whether it's in person or virtually, and it's a final expense scenario or a term sale, a mortgage term sale, but you uncover additional needs, right? And that's a good thing, right? Uh, Additional opportunities for you to help your clients. And we have a product portfolio that is very, very comprehensive and robust and will allow you to do that. So as we get, and again, some of this might be review for some of you, but again, kind of just trying to go down that kind of middle lane for everybody. When I talk about simplified issue product portfolio or simplified issue underwriting, what I'm referring to is it's a very express form of underwriting. A lot of the traditional hurdles of full medical underwriting, excuse me, are not there. So there's no exam, there's no lab work, and so it's much more of an expedited underwriting process. And of course, we do have, and I'll touch on them briefly here in a little bit. We do have our fully underwritten product portfolio, which would then of course require exams and lab work and things like that. But that's the standard within the industry, and that would be the case for larger face amounts. But again, if you're newer to us or maybe even newer to the business, what is great about this is you're able to offer your clients coverage without all the at least perceived hurdles to traditional underwriting, the exam and the lab work and things like that. And that's great because your coverage, with simplified issue underwriting, your coverage or your clients get coverage very quickly, and then you get paid quickly for the hard work you're doing out there in the field. So just diving, excuse me, just diving right in to our simplified issue product portfolio. Um, Even if you're newer to us, I mean, if you know Mutual of Omaha on the life insurance side, you probably know us for our final expense product, which is we call it Living Promise. It's a very kind of plain vanilla, straightforward whole life product. We are the market leader. Mutual of Omaha is the market leader when it comes to final expense sales, and that's due to our pricing competitiveness and then again also our brand. So just kind of high level, if you're not familiar with Living Promise, our final expense product, again, it offers that simplified issue underwriting. We have two different level and graded benefit plans. I'll get into that here in a second. In small face amounts. So this is a product that is specifically designed for the final expense marketplace. Target market, that's pretty self-explanatory. This is going to be for seniors or, older aged individuals that are looking to cover, those final expenses and other expenses, burial expenses and other debts that a client probably does not want to leave to their beneficiaries. And so this product is specifically designed for that. I mentioned the two different plan options. We have the level benefit plan and the graded benefit plan. You can see here some of the specifics. That the level benefit plan offers coverage amounts up to $50,000. The graded benefit plan offers coverage amounts up to $20,000. We get questions as to, well, a bunch of things as it relates to this product, but the graded benefit plan, just so you know, what that means is if a death were to occur in the first 2 policy years that the policy's in force, the client would get or the beneficiaries would receive return of premium plus 10%. So 110% of the premiums would be returned to them. That's within the first 2 years. That's the whole nature of a graded benefit plan. But after the 2 years, then the full benefit would be paid. So, we get a lot of questions also as to like, how do I select for my client whether I want the level or the graded plan?